Good morning and welcome to my prayer porch. Kind of a different setting here for my prayer porch. I'm sitting here waiting for my car to warm up as I get ready to go out on this chilly, cold day. And I've been thinking all morning. I was playing some podcasts in my ears as I was getting ready and just elaborating on yesterday. I have decided here in December, as people go through Thanksgiving, I have a wonderful friend and goes on Facebook and puts all the month of November the things she's thankful for. And I have decided for December, I am going to start my day every day with one of the names of Jesus and just really contemplate it and say, grasp a hold of it and own it because he's my Father. I bear that name. That's a name that I bear. That's a name that becomes a part of me. And that he has laid before me. He's laid that groundwork before me because he's my Abba Father. He's my daddy. So yesterday we looked at Isaiah, and I told you I loved that song as a kid when we would say, wonderful counselor. Because it starts before that in Isaiah, he says, and his name shall be called. And again, right before that, it's important you read that portion before that. Because when you read that portion before that, you realize that he's talking about, Isaiah starts talking about how those who are in battle, those who bear battle scars, that their bloody garments will be as fire and flaming to refine them for this new person they become as they accept him into their life. He talks about renewing, laying down your pain, laying down your sorrows, laying down the things that are going to grasp you. And so when I think on those things and I really ponder those things, I love that part where it says, and his name, he's a Redeemer's going to come, and his name is called Wonderful. That's the one I have been on this morning. Wonderful. I have spent all morning listing in my mind how many ways I have seen the wonder of God. As an English teacher, I always break apart words and think about and when you wonderful, the word wonder is in it. A synonym for wonderful would be awe. It takes your breath away. It is something so amazing that it takes your breath away. That you're like, and that's God. Because it's his breath in my lungs. And I have looked at so many sunsets. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking here, even as I am filming this, that one of the pictures that I want to put for my title page is a sunset that I had seen over the grocery store. I went to the grocery store and there's this beautiful sunset that I just sat there and just took it in and was like, oh my goodness, he's the light of the world. There's another name. He's my light. He's my guide. This is beautiful. As darkness tries to set in, that light is holding on. It was holding on. And I was in wonder. I was in awe. As I sit here in this car waiting for it to warm up, as my temperature says that it's 24 degrees outside. And I'm like, whoa, blah, blah, blah. I am sitting here. But yet, on my windshield, I look at the frost. It's so delicate and beautiful in each one of its individual shapes. It's uniquely gorgeous. It's wonderful. Then I get more personal. There are times in my life that God has left me in awe. Really, God? Why'd I even worry about that? If I just trusted you with it, you never cease to amaze me. You never cease to do the exceedingly more abundant than I could ever think or imagine. And I always throw in there, and God created me with a wild imagination. But he said, I can exceed that. I am going to be able to do even more, Lori, than what you think can even happen. And he's done that. He has done that over and over and over in my life. Whether it be these big things that whenever I thought that I'd never get married and I met the most perfect man that balances me. It could not have been any better. And then I was told I wouldn't have children. God blesses my womb. And I remember holding her in my arms that first time and being in awe and thinking, wow, God put this life together inside me. He used a part of me and a part of Adam and brought that life. there's no more awe than holding a newborn baby. Then there's the awe of when I first saw again after my sight was taken in a car accident. I remember the first glimmer of light, and it was the most beautiful light. But while my eyes was in what man would say physical blindness, I saw colors like I've never seen before. Because I prayed, God, please, show me that I'm going to be able to see again. And he did it. There's the awe of knowing that I couldn't hear, and yet I heard my babies cry. After I begged him to hear that. Those are awe moments. When we hike and we look over at God's creation, those are awe moments. Only God could put this in place like this. So today I challenge you. I challenge you to go around and look for the awe, the wonder. And as you see the wonder around you, start looking for the wonders in you. The wonderful things that he does with you, and you think, wow, God, you used me for that? Wow, when I let go of this, it amazed me what you did with that. Lord, I gave you an impossible situation, what seemed so impossible, but you amazed me once again. Because his name shall be called Wonderful. Wonderful. May you have a day full of the wonder of God. See you tomorrow on the Prayer Porch.